Prepare for takeoff as we dive into the hair-raising world of aviation. From mesmerizing air displays to heart-pounding near misses, this video will leave you on the edge of your seat. So sit back, relax, and get ready to witness the magic of flight like never before. Most of us can withstand up to 4 to 6 Gs. Fighter pilots can manage up to about 9 Gs for a second or two, but sustained G-forces of even 6 Gs would be fatal due to our body's inability to overcome the challenges of operating under those extreme conditions.
Here we go. Tighten up your legs, tighten up your neck. 3, 2, 1, go. All the way around.
This stunt you're about to see is probably the most dangerous combination of air and land vehicles anyone has ever been foolish enough to attempt outside of combat or emergency situations. If you were wondering what combat chopper pilots do when they get out of the service, here it is. The upside to landing a small plane on a moving vehicle is that if anything goes wrong, you'll probably never realize it. There's probably only a handful of people on planet Earth that can put helicopter animal herding as a skill on their resume. Every passenger sitting in the emergency exit row has only one fear. But I have to admit, seeing as these guys are experiencing a living nightmare, they're handling it remarkably well. Air-to-air refueling is a complex and risky operation that allows aircraft to extend their range, endurance, and payload. The process requires the pilot to stay within a designated safety envelope while the 10-minute procedure takes place. Moving outside that zone during refueling could lead to catastrophic consequences for both aircraft. Try and tell me that combat helicopter pilots don't love showing off for the cameras. Shout out to the reporter's commitment to the story. The Concorde, a remnant of a bygone era in air travel. This supersonic passenger jet could get you from New York to London in 2 hours, 52 minutes, and 59 seconds. I don't know who thought this was a good idea, but it could have only gone one way. Everything about this looks absolutely wrong. Suffice it to say that we're witnessing an expert pilot operating under ideal conditions. The U.S. Navy Blue Angels fly the F-18 Super Hornet on their mission to entertain and educate the public. That aircraft puts out about 17,000 pounds of thrust. If you were standing where these people were, you would feel it all the way to your bones. This is way more dangerous than it looks. If this pilot miscalculates and drops a wheel too low, the water would swallow the aircraft and the entire airplane would be destroyed. In a demonstration of just how much drone technology has creeped into our everyday lives, here's an example of one hard at work, saving lives and property. In the sky, closer airplanes appear to move faster, while distant ones seem slower or motionless when observed from an airplane. This difference is due to the parallax effect. In 1,000 years, an archaeologist will find this guy's phone in the middle of the desert and be completely baffled. If this next one gives you anxiety just watching in the safety of your own home, just know that's completely normal. Gives you a newfound respect for the skill and training of the pilots in the cockpit, making sure we reach our destination safely.
50, 30, 20, 10.
In an emergency, a pilot will always look for the best opportunity to get back on terra firma safely, not only for themselves and their passengers, but also for the people on the ground. You just better hope it's not rush hour. This looks extremely risky and dangerous to everyone on the ground, but I have to assume that there's some sort of benefit to doing what looks like something completely foolish. If you can explain what's going on here, please let us know in the comments. An emergency landing without landing gear is one of the most dangerous maneuvers any pilot wishes they could go their entire career without ever having to attempt. But those planes can't stay in the air forever. Eventually, you gotta brace for impact and pray your pilot has an angel on their side. If you are wondering what the most expensive way to remove a tree from your yard was, this is it. An aborted landing, which is known as a go-around by pilots, happens for various reasons, such as bad weather, a blocked runway, or an unstabilized approach. Go-arounds are very safe maneuvers which are regularly practiced by pilots in the simulator. They are fairly rare and occur in about 1 to 3 times in every 1,000 approaches. How many of you out there would be willing to step aboard this lawnmower with wings? Especially if the word experimental was written on the side of it. Extreme situations call for extreme solutions. When battling a blaze, helicopter pilots will use any water resource they can to keep the community safe. Anyone out there thinking about causing trouble with the United States should consider that the US has the world's best trained fighter pilots flying the most advanced warplanes. You don't want to be on the business end of an AMRAAM, Advanced Medium Range Air-to-Air Missile, the world's most sophisticated, combat-proven air dominance weapon. This harrowing scene is what keeps most people from ever wanting to step onto a helicopter. As crazy as this crash was, amazingly, all the passengers survived.
Yo cuando vi eso dando vueltas, los papi se le cayó eso.
Normally, an airport runway is an off-limits area with people forbidden to enter under penalty of law. But in some countries, they're just the most dangerous shortcut to get home. You'd have a better chance of hitting the Powerball lottery than having a wheel fall off an airliner and crush your car. Imagine that call to the insurance company. Whatever they're paying this pilot, it ain't enough. This is exactly the captain you want when strong winds like this would take down a lesser pilot. With golf being so popular, in an emergency, you're never too far from a makeshift landing strip.
Look at this one here! Woo! Hey, hey! Watch out! What a driver!
For touchdown. Touchdown now.
Oh dear.
And that concludes our thrilling journey through the skies with these unbelievable aviation moments caught on camera. If you were amazed by the aerial stunts and heart-pounding maneuvers, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more adrenaline-pumping content. See you next time.